The emergence of avian influenza, commonly known as bird flu, has taken a concerning turn as it enters a new phase characterized by heightened virulence and increased transmissibility. Recent reports indicate that the H5N1 strain of the virus has begun to infect mammals more frequently, raising alarms among health officials and scientists alike. This development not only poses significant risks to avian populations but also raises questions about potential impacts on human health. Experts have noted that the virus has adapted in ways that enhance its ability to spread among different species. Dr. Increased, a prominent epidemiologist, remarked, "The capacity of H5N1 to infect mammals is a clear indication that it is evolving and we need to be vigilant." This sentiment resonates across the scientific community as they grapple with the implications of these changes. The current wave of infections has been noted in various mammals, including seals and otters, sparking fears of a possible spillover into humans. The World Health Organization (WHO) has reported a small number of human cases linked to H5N1, but the potential for a more widespread outbreak remains a critical concern. According to WHO statistics, as of January 2025, there have been over 800 confirmed human cases globally since the onset of the virus's outbreak in 1997, with a mortality rate of approximately 53%. The impact of the virus is not confined to public health. The poultry industry is feeling the strain, with countries implementing culling measures to contain outbreaks. The economic repercussions are significant. In 2024 alone, the U.S. poultry industry suffered losses exceeding $3 billion due to avian influenza outbreaks. Farmers face difficult decisions as they balance biosecurity measures with the financial toll of mass culling and market instability. As governments and health organizations mobilize resources to combat the spread of the virus, research is underway to develop vaccines tailored for both avian and potential human cases. Scientists are investigating the genetic changes in H5N1 that may facilitate its spread, aiming to preemptively address the risks associated with a pandemic scenario. Dr. Michael Osterholm, an infectious disease expert, underscores the urgency of these efforts, stating, "We must invest in research and preparedness now to mitigate the potential consequences of a pandemic." The evolution of H5N1 serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of wildlife, livestock, and human health. As the situation unfolds, continued surveillance and rapid response will be essential in managing the threat posed by this dangerous virus. In the coming months, the world will be watching closely to see how health authorities respond to this evolving challenge, hoping for advancements in vaccine development and public health strategies to safeguard against a potential crisis. In a significant policy shift, the Biden administration has announced the rescinding of a controversial freeze on federal grants that was implemented last year. This decision, which could have far-reaching implications for various sectors reliant on federal funding, was made public on January 29, 2025, and reflects a broader commitment to reinvigorating support for research, education, and community development initiatives. The freeze, which had been a point of contention among lawmakers and advocacy groups, was initially introduced as a measure to reassess federal spending priorities. Critics argued that the freeze disproportionately affected vulnerable communities and stifled innovation across multiple fields, including health, education, and technology. Following extensive pressure from stakeholders, including academic institutions, nonprofit organizations, and local governments, the administration has chosen to reverse its stance, reinstating access to vital resources for these entities. Restoring these grants is essential to fostering innovation and growth, said a senior administration official who requested anonymity to discuss internal deliberations. "We believe that supporting our communities and researchers is crucial for the long-term prosperity of the nation." The reinstatement of the grants is expected to benefit a wide array of programs, from scientific research initiatives to public health campaigns. For instance, institutions engaged in groundbreaking medical research may find renewed financial support, enabling them to advance critical studies that could lead to significant public health breakthroughs. Similarly, educational programs focused on underserved populations will likely receive the funding needed to enhance their outreach and impact. Data from previous years show that federal grants play a crucial role in leveraging additional funding from private and state sources, amplifying their impact. For example, a study conducted by the National Science Foundation revealed that every federal dollar invested in research grants can generate nearly $2 in additional funding from other sources, fostering a collaborative environment that drives innovation. Despite the positive reception to the reversal, some experts caution that the administration must remain vigilant against potential future freezes or budget cuts that could undermine these crucial programs. While this is a step in the right direction, we need to ensure that this commitment to funding remains steadfast, remarked Dr. Emily Carter, a policy analyst at the Center for American Progress. The long-term viability of our research and community programs depends on sustained investment. Looking ahead, the administration is expected to outline a more comprehensive funding strategy that not only reinstates previous grants but also seeks to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of federal funding mechanisms. As the nation grapples with pressing issues such as climate change, public health crises, and economic inequality, the impact of these grants could serve as a lifeline for many initiatives aimed at addressing these challenges. In conclusion, the Biden administration's decision to lift the freeze on federal grants signals a renewed focus on collaboration and support for innovation across various sectors. As the landscape of federal funding evolves, stakeholders will be keenly watching how these changes manifest in tangible improvements within communities and research institutions nationwide. The commitment to reinvigorate funding resources may well mark a pivotal moment in fostering a more resilient and innovative future for the United States. In an age where convenience and efficiency are paramount, CVS Health is stepping up its game to enhance customer experience and minimize the time spent in its stores. The pharmacy giant has unveiled a series of initiatives designed to streamline operations and reduce waiting times, responding to a growing demand for faster service in the retail pharmacy sector. As consumers increasingly seek ways to integrate efficiency into their shopping habits, CVS's efforts could reshape how customers interact with their local pharmacies. CVS's latest strategy includes the implementation of advanced technology and a reimagined store layout aimed at expediting customer transactions. With the rise of digital solutions, the company is leveraging mobile technology to improve the prescription pickup process. Customers can now use the CVS app to manage their prescriptions, receive notifications when their medications are ready, and even schedule pickups at their convenience. "We want to empower our customers to choose how they engage with us," said a CVS spokesperson. "Our goal is to ensure that their experience is as seamless and efficient as possible." The pharmacy chain is also investing in self-service kiosks that allow customers to check in for prescription pickups without waiting in line. By reducing reliance on pharmacy staff for routine transactions, CVS aims to free up employees to focus on more complex customer needs such as consultations and health screenings. This shift not only enhances customer satisfaction but also optimizes labor resources within the stores. Data from recent surveys indicate that long wait times are a significant pain point for consumers, with many citing it as a reason for switching pharmacies. According to a report from the National Association of Chain Drugstores, nearly 50% of consumers are willing to change their pharmacy if they experience excessive wait times. CVS's commitment to reducing these wait times aligns with broader industry trends emphasizing customer-centric service models. Moreover, CVS is not only focusing on the in-store experience but is also expanding its digital footprint. The company recently announced enhancements to its website and mobile app, making it easier for customers to access services, refill prescriptions, and consult with pharmacists virtually. This dual approach of improving both physical and digital interactions is likely to resonate with a diverse customer base, particularly younger consumers who favor mobile solutions. As CVS moves forward with these innovations, the impact on customer loyalty and retention remains to be seen. However, the company's proactive approach in addressing common consumer grievances could provide a competitive edge in a crowded market. Industry analysts suggest that if CVS can successfully implement these changes without compromising service quality, it could set a new standard for pharmacy operations across the nation. Looking ahead, CVS's initiatives may serve as a blueprint for other retailers within the healthcare sector. The emphasis on reducing time spent in stores could inspire a wave of similar strategies aimed at enhancing customer experiences. As technology continues to evolve and consumer expectations shift, CVS's commitment to innovation may well position it as a leader in the pharmacy landscape, ultimately shaping the future of retail healthcare. In a significant development for the artificial intelligence landscape, OpenAI has publicly accused China's DeepSeek of utilizing its proprietary model to train a competing AI system. This allegation not only raises questions about the ethical boundaries of AI development but also the broader implications of intellectual property in an increasingly competitive digital economy. According to OpenAI, the evidence suggesting DeepSeek's unauthorized use of its model was substantial enough to warrant a formal statement. The company emphasized the importance of safeguarding its innovations, stating, "We will take all necessary measures to protect our technology and intellectual property." This assertion underscores a growing trend within the tech industry where the lines between collaboration and competition are often blurred, leading to potential conflicts over ownership and usage rights. The implications of this situation extend beyond just OpenAI and DeepSeek. As the AI sector continues to expand, concerns regarding the misuse of technology and the protection of intellectual property are becoming more pronounced. Industry experts highlight that the incident could set a precedent for how companies address similar disputes in the future. "This is a pivotal moment for AI ethics and governance," remarked one tech analyst. "It could create a ripple effect, compelling companies to rethink their strategies for protecting their innovations." Moreover, this controversy comes at a time when the demand for advanced AI solutions is skyrocketing, prompting intense competition among global players. As firms race to develop the most sophisticated models, the potential for intellectual property theft becomes a critical factor that could influence market dynamics. OpenAI's proactive stance may serve as a warning to other companies in the industry, signaling that they should be vigilant in monitoring their technologies to prevent unauthorized use. As the situation unfolds, stakeholders will be watching closely to see how OpenAI's claims are addressed and whether any legal actions will follow. The outcome could have far-reaching consequences for the future of AI development, possibly leading to stricter regulations surrounding the use of proprietary technology. Looking ahead, the AI community must grapple with the ethical and legal challenges that arise from rapid technological advancements. With the global landscape of AI continually evolving, it is imperative for companies to not only innovate but also ensure they do so within a framework that respects intellectual property rights. As this narrative develops, it will likely shape the way organizations approach competition and collaboration in the tech sphere, underscoring the need for a balanced approach that fosters innovation while protecting creators' rights. In a provocative commentary piece for The Guardian, Arwa Madawi confronts a pervasive belief that American schools are indoctrinating children. However, her analysis reveals that the underlying reality is more nuanced than mere brainwashing. The discourse surrounding education in America has been increasingly charged with debates highlighting how political agendas infiltrate classrooms. Madawi's exploration pushes readers to reconsider the nature and implications of these influences. Madawi begins by reflecting on her initial conviction that schools are breeding grounds for political indoctrination. "I thought I was uncovering a conspiracy," she writes, only to discover that the truth is considerably more complex. The article underscores a critical observation. While there are certainly efforts to shape young minds through various educational policies and curricula, the motivations behind these initiatives often stem from a desire to foster civic engagement rather than to impose a singular worldview. The impact of this shifting perspective is significant. As schools grapple with evolving societal norms and pressures, educators find themselves at the forefront of contentious conversations about historical narratives, social justice, and cultural representation. Madawi notes teachers are often caught in the crossfire tasked with delivering a curriculum that reflects both academic rigor and the diverse realities of their students. This balancing act is not without its challenges as educators face scrutiny from parents, policymakers, and advocacy groups alike. Recent data from various educational surveys further illuminates the landscape. A 2024 poll revealed that nearly 60% of parents expressed concerns over the political content of their children's education, indicating a growing divide in community expectations in school curricula. This disconnect raises critical questions about educational autonomy and the extent to which external influences should shape learning environments. Amidst this backdrop, Madawi's commentary invites a broader reflection on the purpose of education itself. Is it merely a vehicle for transferring knowledge? Or should it also serve to cultivate critical thinking skills and empower students to navigate a complex world? The answer appears to hinge not just on curriculum content but also on the pedagogical approaches employed by educators, who are increasingly recognized as facilitators of dialogue rather than mere transmitters of information. As the discussion unfolds, it becomes clear that the future of American education will likely continue to be shaped by these competing ideologies. Madawi concludes with a call for greater understanding and collaboration among all stakeholders in the education system, emphasizing that the ultimate goal should be to prepare students for active, informed citizenship in an increasingly interconnected world. In an era marked by rapid change and ideological polarization, the insights offered in Madawi's piece resonate deeply. They challenge us to reconsider not only what is taught in classrooms but also how we engage with the educational processes that shape the next generation. As debates around educational content and methodology persist, the path forward may require a delicate balance between nurturing critical inquiry and respecting diverse perspectives. In a significant development for the journalism landscape, Peter Wallsten has been appointed as a new senior editor at The New York Times, as announced on January 29, 2025. Wallsten, previously a prominent political correspondent at The Washington Post, is expected to bring a wealth of experience and a fresh perspective to the Times, particularly as the newspaper navigates the complexities of modern news reporting amid an ever-evolving digital landscape. Wallsten's appointment comes at a time when traditional media outlets are facing unprecedented challenges, including the rise of misinformation and the declining trust in news sources. His extensive background in covering political dynamics, especially during pivotal electoral cycles, positions him well to lead a team that must adapt to the swift changes in audience engagement and content consumption. "I am thrilled to join the New York Times, a publication I have long admired," Wallsten commented in a statement. "I look forward to collaborating with an incredible team to deliver insightful journalism that informs and engages our readers." The New York Times has been proactive in addressing the shifting media environment. With Wallsten's arrival, the organization aims to enhance its political reporting and analysis, focusing on a multifaceted approach that combines rigorous fact-checking with storytelling techniques that resonate with a diverse readership. This strategy is particularly critical as the 2024 presidential election approaches, a time when voters increasingly rely on credible sources for accurate information. Wallsten's background includes a notable tenure covering both national and international political affairs. His insights into the electoral process and governance are expected to bolster the Times' reputation for authoritative reporting. Under his leadership, the political desk will likely prioritize transparency and accountability, aiming to combat the rampant misinformation that has plagued recent political cycles. The digital transformation of news consumption poses both challenges and opportunities for Wallsten and his team. As more readers turn to online platforms for their news, adapting content to meet the needs of a mobile audience while maintaining journalistic integrity will be paramount. Wallsten's experience in multimedia storytelling could prove invaluable in this regard, as the Times seeks to leverage various formats to engage its audience. The implications of Wallsten's appointment extend beyond the confines of the New York Times. As one of the leading newspapers in the world, its editorial direction under Wallerstein could influence broader trends in journalism, particularly in how political news is reported across various platforms. The emphasis on high-quality, trustworthy journalism is crucial not only for the Times but for the media industry as a whole. Looking ahead, the news landscape will continue to evolve with Wallerstein at the helm of one of its most prestigious institutions. His leadership may set a precedent for how political reporting adapts to new challenges and opportunities in the digital age. As the 2024 election approaches, all eyes will be on the New York Times to see how it navigates this critical period in American journalism. The future of news reporting, marked by Wallerstein's innovative approach, promises to be a compelling chapter for one of the oldest and most respected names in the industry.